Hey guys, what's up? So Xiao's been out for a few days now, and despite me not having Xiao, I have been able to look at all these guides, everyone's different gameplay, everyone's different builds of Xiao, so I've been able to compile what I like to call the definitive Xiao build and Xiao guide. So yeah, we're going to discuss every aspect of Xiao and how to build him throughout this entire video. I will probably leave timestamps in the description below, so you can just skip to whatever part of the video you need to cover. So if you do enjoy this and you want to support me out, only 3% of people who watch my videos are subscribed, and if you're new to the channel or this is your first time watching content or you're just returning, we make daily Genshin Impact videos. We make guides, discussions and more. And you know, I try to bring something useful to help people. So if you want to help me out, you can always feel free to sub. We're going to try and hit 1,000 subs this month, so and I will need your help to try and help me reach my goals. So yeah, let's get right into it. So
if you ever want
the first important thing for Xiao is obviously weapons. So I'm going to make this guide free to play friendly and of course whale friendly as well. So if you're a free to play player, for example, the first choice of free weapons you can get is at the blacksmith. So you have obviously 3 spears in the game. I only can show you 2 because I haven't got the dragon spine spear unlocked yet, but you can get the crescent pike or the prototype star glitter. Now, from watching people play Xiao, he does have an energy recharge problem, so if you so honestly both these spears are okay. Dragon Spine Spear wouldn't be as good as Crescent Pike. Crescent Pike is much better because it's got a higher base attack, which means that you'll be doing more damage from the attack percent artifacts that you might have, and you'd be doing more damage animo-wise when you're using your burst, because your physical damage won't help you when you're in your burst form for Xiao. So yeah, if you need energy recharge, Prototype Star Glitter is not a bad choice, and Crescent Pike is also not a bad choice as well if you've got the energy recharge to back it up. Because it also as well, yeah, it's basically if you get orbs particles, you do a little bit of extra damage. That will make up for the physical damage bonus. But those are your 2 blacksmith weapons. I would just rule Dragon Spine Spear out of this. Obviously, there is new weapons going to be coming out, like the Lithic Spear. The Lithic Spear will be on the Kaching weapon banner, and that is also a really good option if you want to try and get your Xiao a bit more stronger in the next couple of weeks. Your other options as well is you could use the Favonius weapon. The Favonius Spear is on the weapon banner right now. You could also, if you really want to, and you're willing to spend a tiny bit, Deathmatch is also one of the best 4-star options for Xiao as well. And if you bought it in the shop last month, the Blackcliff Spear is also amazing for him. Now, if you're a whale, any 5-star weapon will do. The Jade Wing Spear, that's on the weapon banner right now, that is his best slot for the minute. I can't speak for the Staff of Homer because I don't really understand how that works in the future, so we aren't going to talk about it too much in this video because that's an upcoming weapon that I've not researched very much into. So yeah, that covers over the weapons for a free-to-play and whale perspective. Now, next important thing would be artifacts for Xiao. So the main best set for Xiao would be a 2-piece gladiator and a 2-piece viridescent set with an animo damage goblet. So let me just quickly find my animo damage goblet in here somewhere, because you really would like to go animo damage bonus goblet, because obviously his burst, all of his attacks get converted to animo, so you want the animo damage from it, and of course you want the animo damage bonus from the 2-piece viridescent set. If you don't like using Xiao's burst for whatever reason, you could go Bloodstained instead of Gladiator. However, Gladiator basically benefits Xiao's entire build entirely. You could also do 4-piece Gladiator as well, but I'd prefer the 2-piece Gladiator, 2-piece Viridescent. This is also the set that was used in the test run for Xiao, so yeah, that basically sums up what artifacts you should focus on Xiao. So we've got the weapons and we got the
I'm always ready.
Yeah, we've got weapons, we've got artifacts. Now, our next thing is talents. It really comes down to personal preference at this point in the game. I'd recommend getting all 3 to 6 at least before you start going into level 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever that you really want. However, if you was to go and level up your talents, the priority that I would go for first would be that his normal attack greatly benefits him, and then his burst. And then once you've done those two, I'd recommend his wind cycling. My main reasoning for thinking this is because most of his damage comes from his auto attacks, as well as his dash is kind of something that's on a cooldown for 7 seconds. It does do quite a lot of damage, however, during that 7-second cooldown, you're going to be using your normal attacks a lot more, because Xiao's more of a he's a DPS character that he wants to be on the field quite a lot more in comparison to every other character in the game. So yeah, I'd recommend normal attack first, and then max out his burst, and then you can do his E. However, I'd recommend getting all to level 6 first before you focus leveling up any more talents. And the last main thing is, should you go... Actually, there's 2 more things after this. Next one, Constellations. Now, a lot of content creators are telling you not to go for Constellations for Xiao, and whilst I said in my original video for Constellations why I think you might want to do it, the other content creators do make a lot more sense with this, because C2, for example, you're only getting 25% energy recharge when he's not in the party. Now, the way that they've labelled this out is, would you rather get a C2 Xiao, or would you rather get, let's say, Xiao, Keqing, and Hu Tao? Would you rather get a different 5-star rather than 25% energy recharge bonus? I mean, I understand that, and that makes a lot more sense. However, his C1 is also fine as well. His Constellations aren't too special. You can get a lot of value out of him at C0. So yeah, if you really love Xiao, go for the Constellations. If not, and you want to get as many characters and 5 stars as possible, I wouldn't go for it. And the last main thing is what team should you use for Xiao. Now, I will just quickly take out this team and put in the, let's say, Animo Traveler, since I don't have it.
Still a long road ahead.
Now, I said this in my original video. Originally I thought that that him losing health when he's using his burst was quite a big problem. However, now he's released, it's not that big of a problem. However, you should probably have a healer. Maybe, Barbara's great, Chi-Chi's great. Any healer will do, really. Bennett is also a really valid pick as well. You can use Bennett.
You want me on your team?
And then, of course you want to get energy recharge, you want elemental reaction, so, put a official in there maybe, because that's another free-to-play, you're guaranteed to have one lying around. And then you can really go for any other support you choose, like Jingqiu.
For justice.
Jingqiu also benefits them as well. You can use Jingqiu, you can use Beidou, you can use any other support. But generally, a team like that will be perfectly fine. You don't need 5 stars to get max usage out of Xiao. 4 stars are really good as well. But yeah, this basically sums up the definitive Xiao build and guide. If you do enjoy it, please let me know. And if I've messed up anything, please feel free to correct me in the comments. I'll try and pin a comment if you say that I'm wrong. I will try and pin that so that I won't be spreading any misinformation. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video, so please, take care.